Hello everyone, this is Lincoln studying MSc Education Studies in University of Strathclyde. I hope you will find something helpful for you in this video, which is a summary of my learning experiences and reflection of a module, Technology Enhanced Learning. In this video, I will talk about some concerns of technology and learning, what I've learned from the module, my own thinking regarding some pertinent phenomena from my perspective, why two sessions in my mind are more important, and the further regards of technology-enhanced learning. Before I start the video, there are a bunch of questions among people regarding technology and learning, such as, how can technology enhance learning? What can we do with technology? How can we use the internet better regarding learning? Is using technology in learning always beneficial? What is the limitation using technology in learning? In fact, I had such questions before I started this module as well. Therefore, to answer these questions, in the module I learned digital culture, openness, participation, and collaboration, digital storytelling, exploring learning engagement and experiences of the self, digital literacies, bridging skills, practices, and pedagogy, how to build the technology-enhanced curriculum, and the future of technology-enhanced learning. Among these topics, I answered those questions in two significant factors, content and context. The content of the online world is mainly about our living, learning, working, and something else in the digital society. Basically, it is people's actions online. Or in other words, it is digital literacies at some point. Two of the most important things are, however, how we understand online information and what and how we do online. This is the spirit of the digital literacies. For example, we usually have another identity online, which may be a teacher, a doctor, or just someone really like ourselves. These are our persona or roles in the digital society, in which we can receive much information of the whole world. While seeing this, we will reflect it by our own experiences and positions from our own angles. For example, I didn't have the accounts of most of these websites before. In this module, as a student, I knew I could have classes on Google Hangout. I knew I could use Twitter and WordPress to show my learning progress and reflection. It's not only what is happening, but what I'm thinking and achieving. In terms of identification, our own identity potentially indicates how we decode and evaluate the information, how we express and represent ourselves, and how we communicate with others. For example, from a teacher's perspective, if I want to teach my students how to use the internet properly, since technology is very accessible and can make some abstract things more visible, to make my students understand the situation better, I can make an online class, which with practices by themselves, they can know what the context they live in, which is more important than the content, because without the context, we cannot communicate with anyone, nor can we find anything online. Moreover, speaking of curriculum, educators can capture most concepts in the context and then structure them in courses, just like the class I mentioned before. Meanwhile, the new content we've produced will become a part of the context as well. Also, to make a class better, designers should focus on some aspects which I hadn't understood thoroughly until I had a session of curriculum in this module, such as predicting the level and the needs of students who will attend the class and the learning objects, setting multiple kinds of learning profiles to assess the progress and reflection visually, and to select appropriate activities and practices for students. For instance, to reflect one's experiences before, digital storytelling is a good option. To show the reflection of reading or classes, writing, presentation, or discussion may be a better choice. For me, knowing these methods through my classes has encouraged me to believe I can do these things in such many ways, which breaks my barrier of flexibility of understanding education and technology. With the module coming to the end, I have many further questions to explore. Without learning this module, I couldn't have thought so much. I will show this on the screen, or you can read this in my blog that I linked the website at the bottom. Thanks for watching. References are as following.